Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Imani. If you are loving this look and want to have more details on what I use to achieve this look, keep watching and make sure you subscribe to my channel right now. So first things first, I already prepped and primed my skin off camera, but I am going to go ahead and gel down my brows because this is a full glamour look. This is like day 2 of me trying to do the full glam, bringing it back, and oh my gosh, I'm in love with everything. I forgot how much fun it is to do full glams. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is in the shade Peachy Glow because I kind of wanted to go for a very bright under eye with this look. And then I'm gonna go in with Bronze Glow for my actual other concealer shade as well. And I love my formulas. Like, look at this. You can't tell me that that's not a perfect match to my skin tone. Like, literally, I could use it as foundation, which I normally do too, just because it's a perfect match. One thing I will say about my concealers with Timeless Beauty is that they are a 2-in-1, so you can conceal and you can also contour with them or bronze yourself with them. And really, now that I think about it, you can probably call them a 3-in-1 with highlighting, sculpting, and then just using as a base in general. So I definitely love my concealer. So after I spray myself with a natural mist or like a natural finish setting spray, I'm gonna go in with my setting brush because I like to use a nice fluffy brush to do this because to me it just gives it like that soft HD buffed out look. And I'm gonna start out on the edges with a light hand and really just buff those out, and then I'm going to work my way in. So I posted a poll on my community tab, which I'm trying to do more of because I really love engaging with you guys. I know you guys are very you guys talk back to me and I love that. I honestly love that. It makes my heart warm. So I had actually posted a poll on this look. I had posted 3 different looks and you guys voted for this one. So it was super duper exciting to see that you guys wanted me to do this. So keep doing that. I'm gonna keep doing that as well as talking to you guys, seeing what you guys want to see because I love to hear it. And it's inspiring for me. You guys don't know how much you guys do for me when it comes to me posting videos. So I really do thank you guys, and I really do appreciate the support from every single last one of you because you guys keep me going. And honestly, at the rate that I'm going and at the rate of this growth, it wouldn't be just me. That's literally God and you guys pushing me forward, and I love that. So I do appreciate you guys for interacting with me and telling me you guys what you want to hear. So after I buffed that out, look at that, like look at that. So I'm gonna set my face with some Laura Mercier. I wanted a bright look. The setting powder that I have for Timeless Beauty is more of my skin tone. The Laura Mercier, this one I think is like the honey translucent one, so it's a lot brighter than the one that I created. So that was okay. That's why I use it in this one because I was going for that bright under eye look. And I don't know if that's kind of like the British look. I'm gonna have to look it up again. So if you guys want to see me do like that UK makeup, let me know down in the comments below because I definitely want to try it out. But I'm gonna have to do some little research on that. But if you guys want to see that, definitely let me know. Also, the look that came in second on the poll, I'll do that one next. So keep voting too. That's the thing. You could definitely keep voting. So now I'm going to go in with a liquid blush, and then I'm going to take one of my fluffy brushes. I think this is like a dense like setting brush as well, but I like to use it for blush, and I'm just going to really put that like all over my cheeks. As you see, I didn't even go into like my bronzer yet. I wanted to put that on there and really marry that into the concealer and the setting powder because I am going to set it in a moment. So I actually set my blush with Pixie Beauty. Now I normally wouldn't do this because to me sometimes it can come off a little chalky or too light, but I was actually surprised with the way that Pixie Beauty's blush came out on my face. I wanted something really like pink. I normally go for more of a rosy tone, but for this look I wanted it to be pink, and I actually liked it. I think it came out super duper cute after I put it on. Like I'm loving it. Like it was soft enough for me. But now I'm going to go in with shade 32, and this is Bronze Glow. This isn't one of the concealers. This is actually a foundation. But like I said to you guys in one of my previous videos, my foundations and concealers all have the same shades. So it makes it easier for you guys to find your shade in both. So if you need to go a shade lighter or a shade darker or whatever the case may be, you know exactly where to start or what to look for in both shades. So as I stated, I used Bronze Glow, which is shade 32. I used Peachy Glow for the bright under eye. And actually I use shade Warm Cocoa as the second concealer shade to add on to my face. Now, of course, you know, we're going to set everything. I'm going to go in with a pressed powder, and that one's more of my skin tone, and I'm going to lightly dust that over wherever I put, like, you know, the setting powders at. I'm going to put that over just because I wanted to tone down. I don't want to be completely bright in the face. I want you to see that subtle brightness, but I still want it to give, you know, skin. So now I'm going to go back in with the shade 31, which was Warm Cocoa, and I'm actually going to... So now I'm going to go back in with the second concealer shade that I used, and I'm going to start carving out, you know, my cheekbones, but I'm also going to put it where I didn't put anything else, which I normally put my foundation in this general area. So I'm going to put that on there and just look at that. Like, that is so beautiful. Like, absolutely stunning. I love it. So now I'm going to set my face again with a natural finish setting spray. So like I said before in my previous videos, all my products are matte based. However, they do work for a lot of skin tones that are combination dry or oily. So you don't have to worry about feeling like, oh, I have dry skin, but this matte is over dry. Like, no, it's like a radiant matte that still has like a nice seamless, like, hydrating finish though. It doesn't feel like it's a matte based product. So now I'm going to go and do my brows, which you guys know I normally don't do my brows on camera when I'm doing full face glams like these, but because I'm kind of incorporating my regular glams into this, I do. But for this look, I felt like I'm not going to go for this super chiseled brow. I'm just going to make sure my hand is nice and steady and very precise when it comes to doing these brows, because the focus is the eye look. So now I'm going to carve out my brow using I think this one was shade Warm Gold. This was shade 30. Mind you, I'm not in front of my desk right now, which I probably should do more often so I can give you guys like when I say legit, I mean like to the T. But I'm just going based off of like the colors and what I know about my products. But this one is Peachy Glow that I'm putting exactly on my eyelid because I wanted it brighter, because, you know, we're going to be going with color. So now I'm just going to blend this out on my eyelid. I don't set my base when I go into do eyeshadow, because I feel like the shadow is pretty much going to set it itself. And no, I haven't dealt with creasing or the makeup separating whenever I do this. I always feel like when I put powder on in the beginning of my makeup career, when I was doing this, to me sometimes it would wash out the color. So I like to just go right in with the color. So now I'm going to pick up the Morphe Abby Roberts palette too as well, once I finish pressing everything into my skin, once I marry everything. But I am going to go into the Morphe Abby Roberts palette, and I am going to go in with, I believe it was 3 shades from that palette I'm going to go into. Very simple. It was like a transition shade brown and then a dark brown. So I'm just really going to pack that first light brown like onto my lid. I'm not really trying to be precise about anything. I'm just making sure I'm packing that color on so you can see the color. So as you can see, I'm building the intensity of the first transition shade, and it literally matches my skin tone, but that's what I wanted. So I'm glad that I got this. And then I'm just kind of fanning it out because we are going to be doing a winged cut crease. So after I pack that on and get the intensity of the color that I like, I'm going to go in with that dark brown, and I'm going to focus that more so in the crease while dispersing it outwards into that transition shade so everything marries together. And like I said, I'm not really going in any specific motion. I'm kind of just patting the areas where I feel like the intensity needs to be built up at, and I am also flaring it out so I can have that effect. I did actually too, when I was using the second brown shade, I kind of looked up and patted it on into the crease even more because I wanted more definition in that area. Because don't get me wrong, I like the brown in there, but I wanted to really build that intensity of like how dark it is in the crease. But I also am going to go in with a precision brush, and I'm going to go into a black shade, and I'm going to, in a sense, trace out my cut crease, because I did want it to have like a darker and deeper effect in there. And while I'm doing that, I am slightly blending it in. I just thought that this would bring like a nice abstract color to it rather than it just being, oh, brown and pink. Like I wanted it to be like, oh yeah, that's a cut crease. Like that has some separation to it while marrying it together. It's kind of like it plays back and forth with each other, but you guys get what I'm saying. So I'm actually going to go into a paint palette, and I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to go in with that lighter pink shade at the bottom. I didn't want to just use my concealer and then go into an eyeshadow shade, just because I felt like, yeah, I have all these beautiful products in here, I'm gonna just use them. So I'm going to cut my crease with the paint, and I feel like it was actually better this way because I got to go in with the initial color that I wanted to go in with anyway. I actually did set it with an eyeshadow color though in the Morphe Abby Roberts palette, just so it wasn't like sliding around, because this is a paint palette, and when you don't set it, you know, it wipes off easily or smears. So I wanted to make sure that I had everything set in place when I did this. But she's coming out like super duper cute. She is like super duper cute. I love it. You know what's crazy? I'm also one of those people like who watch their videos again as if I didn't sit down and record a video. But I love watching makeup tutorials. I miss videos like these. And when I used to create these videos, sometimes I used to get kind of cringy watching my own stuff, and I'm like, oh, I hate hearing myself talk. But now I love it. I love going back and be like, oh girl, you did this. Like, oh my girl. That's me. Like, I love watching my videos over and over again. I don't care. So this is me now going into the Morphe Abby Roberts palette, and this is more of like a hot pink, and I'm just setting it, and I just love everything about this look. Like, even though it was a simple look, it still was glam, and I love that about this look. Also, I did go in to the paint palette again and just add some cute details because I felt like it was necessary to do so. I just felt like, you know, I didn't want to just do a pink cut crease. I was like, if we're gonna do a full glam look, go do it up. Add some just pizzazz to it. Don't just like do this and right here, boom. No, that's boring. But after I get this on here, which surprisingly, setting this was a lot easier than I thought. You know, sometimes when you put an eyeshadow on top of like a paint thing, it just kind of like separates or gets blotchy or spots like that. No, I feel like this was literally perfect, especially if you take your time and like really pack it in on there and kind of smooth it on there. And like, you got to treat it like you building something, like you Picasso, or, you know, you got to really just take your time. Also, I tried to add a bright inner corner to my eye. I started off with like a very, very light pink that was inside of the palette. However, I was like, I'm looking for more shimmer, so you're gonna see me go back and forth between like the highlighted blush that was in the palette, and then you're gonna see me go into the Morphe Abby Roberts palette. And I was just trying to find that perfect one. I wish I would have just grabbed my loose powder. This was a white gold by, oh my gosh, J. LaRue Cosmetics. I wish I would have just used that because I feel like I would have got what I wanted from that, but I didn't want it to be white gold in the inner corner. I wanted it to be pink. So like I said, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to add some cute little white dots, just, you know, on the inner corners and the outer corners, because I felt like, you know, if we're going to do glam, we're going to do glam. And it just looks super cute. It looked like a cute spring / summertime look. And I just loved it. So I am going to do a wing. And I don't know about you guys, but the last time I did a wing, I effed it up really bad. It looked horrible. But this time, I was like, you know what? We ain't going to play like you ain't been doing wing liners since like 9th grade, Imani. Get it together. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to take my time, go follow my guide. And, you know, we just going, the liner gods are going to be on my side. Lo and behold, they were. I was like, oh, okay, you know, cute with them. I like this for me. And then also, just because, you know, I wanted to add some more contrast to the black liner, I did go into that white paint again, and I just added like a white line over the black liner. But like, look at that. It's giving lifted. It's giving cute. Super duper cute. Also, if y'all like my hair, y'all already know what I'm about to say. There's a video coming up of this hair, and it is a beauty supply store wig, and it's giving human hair blend with synthetics in it. Like, the synthetic wigs are literally giving the girls their life. Like, you don't have to spend hundreds, 200s, 300, 400s worth of dollars to be super cute. Okay, you know I'm always going to give you guys the tea on the hair, and the hair is eating. So be sure to check out my next video when it uploads on his hair. Okay. So after I put my wing liner on, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do my lashes. So I haven't really been putting on mascara lately when it comes to putting on my lashes, just because I feel like I want to put my lashes on first and then do mascara. I used to be against this because I feel like I don't want mascara on my lashes, but I kind of just like to marry my lashes into the lashes. Take a shot for however many times I just said lashes. Yeah. So you're going to see that without me putting on the mascara first. Also, too, what I'm doing now is I added some black gel liner on my waterline, and then I'm just going to smoke it out with the same pink. And then I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow and smoke out the black liner again too, just because, you know, I wanted some dramatics. We want dramatics. It's a full glam. Why not? Oh, another thing I did, because, you know, don't get me wrong, my blush was cute. And I was like, you know, this is a cute look. But I was like, yeah, I'm going to go back into like my orangey, you know, reddish blush again. And I just wanted it to sit where I normally put it. Like, I was trying to be different, but I was like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna go back to my full glam where I place my blush at. Like, this blush was cute for this look, but I wanted to marry my eyeshadow into my cheeks, so I ended up going back into my blush and putting that in the same place where I normally put it. But this is me putting on some brown lip liner, and I am going to go on with my lipstick from Timeless Beauty as well. I don't even have a name for her, so if you're watching this, what do you think I should name the lipstick once I put it on? I'll show you guys when we get to that point though, so let me stop skipping over this. So yeah, right here, my lipstick. What do you think I should name her? I don't have a name for her yet, but she's super duper cute. She's like a pinkish nude color, so I'm like, I don't know what to name her yet. Same thing for my lip gloss that you'll see me put on too. I don't know what to name them just yet. So if you have any recommendations, let me know down in the comments. This is my other lip gloss as well that I'm putting on top. So if you have any recommendations, let your girl know. Please let me know. So about right here was when I was like, something, I just need something more in this look too. Aside from the gloss that I'm putting on, because I'm a gloss girl, so I'm gonna put on some extra gloss. The lip gloss that I just put on is more of like a top coat to me. So this is just for shimmer purposes. This is nothing but a clear gloss I'm putting on top. Super cute. But yes, like right here, I was like something, I need something a little more. So this is when I like grabbed my blush and I was like, yeah, so we're just gonna add a little bit more blush. And I wanted to marry my eyeshadow into my cheeks. And you see what I'm talking about? It definitely gave off like, oh yeah. This is what it was needed. It was just missing this little extra touch right here. Perfect. And I did put some on my nose and I was like, oh, this is cute or whatever, super cute. So as we're nearing the end of this video, I'm about to give you guys the finished look, the finished product. And of course, my camera dies at a certain point, which is annoying. But this is the final look, you guys. And I really hope you guys love this look. If you did, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to check out my next video that'll be all about this hair. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.